Hi, this is Takashi from Jazz Lab Japan. Today I just want to feature another one, series, Jazz Reissue Series here in Japan, which I think, most of the jazz collectors outside of Japan don't know yet. It's a great reissue. Yeah. Anyway, before I, dig that series deeper, I'll just show you some samples I got. I got a bunch of them, and some of them are already, listed on the eBay and also at the JLJ here. With my private auction. Anyway, I'll show you some samples here. Yes. Okay, one by one. This is the Word from Bird, Teddy Charles, Yeah. I love this jacket design, by the way, on the Atlantic label. By the way, all of these reissues titles I will show you right now are from the Atlantic Jazz, in the 50s and 60s. And what about this one? Jimmy Jeffrey, Western Suite. Yeah. And another Jimmy Jeffrey 3. Yeah. And this is, I think, a kind of a rare title, I guess. George Washington, Prestidigitator. I'm sorry, it's very difficult for me to pronounce that, I don't know whether this is a, proper pronunciation. Anyway, this is the George Washington Quintet. Yeah. The Prestidigitator. Yes, that's the title. Anyway, another George Washington, the night music. Yes. Sorry, the night music. Yeah, the George Washington. Yes, and another one I think is rare, and I love this one. Dick Katz, yes, Dick Katz, Piano and Pen. Yeah, Dick Katz. I love this album, and the last one I think is also another rare one. Billy Taylor, Billy's Touch, I think. Yeah, Billy Taylor Touch. Sorry, the Billy Taylor Touch. Another great artwork. This jacket, right? I love this jacket design. I mean the artwork. Yeah, very beautiful and artistic. Yes, and as I said at the beginning, all of these titles are from the Atlantic, jazz in the 50s and the 60s, and the company responsible for these reissues is Warner Music. I think I already talked about Warner Paioneer Japan, jazz reissues. Yeah, in the 70s, 80s. Yeah, Warner Paioneer. Anyway, the name changed to Warner Music in the 90s. Is responsible for Atlantic Jazz reissues, like the popular ones, John Coltrane, the legendary albums like My Favorite Things, yeah, and the rest, right? But with this particular Jazz Reissue series by the Warner Music Japan in the early 90s, they didn't pick up the popular ones like John Coltrane, but the minor ones like the ones I showed you. Yeah, like these titles. Yeah, which I think is very great and interesting. Yes. So the series is called the Atlantic Jazz LP Collection Series, and with this series in the early 90s, I don't know, there are many titles reissued, over 20 or 30. I don't know, I don't have the specific data, but over 20 and maybe 30, around 30, because if you look at this one, Dick Katz, this is number 26 in the series, so it's over 25, 26, maybe 30 or 40. yeah, I don't know, maybe 30 or 40, 30, 35, I don't know. But anyway, this is a great reissue series, and I can call it premium, a premium Atlantic Jazz Reissues by the Warner Music Japan, the Atlantic Jazz LP Collection series. Because if you look at the jacket, the paper that they used is very high quality, and if you look at the the surface of the the jacket, it's shiny, laminated, yeah. And also they restored the original jacket design, of course, and label design as well. Like if you look at this, deep cuts, yeah, it's like this, the original Atlantic, black silver label design. And they also restored the Atlantic Jazz inner paper sleeve like this, yeah, which I think is very beautiful. And the vinyl quality is very good, of course the virgin vinyl that they used, yeah, that's for sure. And I don't know what kind of master tape that they used, but amazingly, the sound quality of these titles in this reissue series is amazingly superb. Yeah, I was just blown away by the sound quality. Yeah, it's very good, And yeah, of course the pressing and the sound, the cutting by the Toyo Kasei. By the way, Toyo Kasei is the one cutting and pressing this series. So obviously, their technique, the quality is at the top level, as you know, and as I have already talked about many times with the other reissue series, right? So the sound quality is very good. But apart from that, I think the original recording quality is very good. To tell the truth, I don't have the the specific information or the knowledge about the recording engineers at that time in the 50s and the 60s at Atlantic US. Maybe you guys know much better than me, so you just inform me and teach me about that information as well. But anyway, I was just amazed at the original recording quality of these Atlantic Jazz titles. Yeah, all of them are just fantastic, Yeah. And also, I love this classic, a kind of white maroon obi as well. It's very beautiful, and it matches with the great artwork of the Atlantic Jazz titles. Yeah, so that's the thing. It's just fantastic premier-like Atlantic Jazz reissues by the Warner Music Japan in the early 90s. So in case you don't know this series, I think it's better for you to dig. And there are many, interesting titles. Yeah, as I showed you right now, and there are some others which I think are very minor, but great titles. Yeah, so yeah, that's a great Atlantic Jazz reissue series by the Warner Music Japan. So that's it for today. I hope you like it. Lastly, I would say just continue staying safe, healthy, and be connected with the music we love, jazz. Thank you for watching today, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.